What the bug is up? Get ready for the new Bug Out event that is happening on Friday, April 12th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, April 17th at 8 p.m. local time. Get your bug spray ready, my friends. Because during this event, we're going to have these next bonuses. 2 times XP for catching Pokemon with nice or better throws. So instead of 1,000 XP for an excellent, you get 2,000. This is like very, very broken. So if you need to get level 50 or more XP, use this. And you also get increased candy and XL candy for accurate throws. So if you get a nice or better, you're going to get more candies for catching and more XL candies. That's also very sick. And there's an increased chance to encounter Shiny Burmy or Shiny Combi, which are 2 pretty rare bug shinies. So that's very nice. And those are the only bonuses that are happening. There's kind of a new feature coming to the game that I'm really excited about that will change things for the better. In the wild, it's going to be swarming with bugs, as expected. We will find Caterpie, Weedle, Shuckle, Wurmple, Kricketot, Combi, Seawaddle, Dwebble, and if you're lucky, Nincada or Cutiefly. They'll be the more rare spawns. Now, as far as the best Pokemon to hunt from this batch of wild Pokemon, it's really just Weedle, because Mega Beedrill is, I think, the 5th best overall bug type in the game, so that's useful. Everything else is kind of more just like cool, rare, shiny Pokemon, with some of the more rare ones being Nincada, Cutiefly, and Combi. Definitely worth hunting those bad boys, but nothing super meta relevant to worry about. And speaking of hunting, there will be another way to hunt some other cooler things. Field research. In the field research, we'll be getting encounters with these Pokemon: Paris, Venonat, Plant Cloak Burmy, Sandy Cloak Burmy, Trash Cloak Burmy, Carablast, Shelmet, Jupiter, Wimpod, and then you can also get Beedrill, Pinsir, and Scizor Mega Energy, which are the big 3 Mega bug types. So out of this, the best thing to get is the Mega Energy, as always. Mega Pinsir is the number 2 bug type overall, Mega Scizor is number 3, Beedrill is number 5, so definitely useful Mega Energy to get, and it's coming pretty much for free out of the field research, so always worth that. And also remember that the Burmy do have higher shiny rates, and the only way to get them is through the field research. So if you want to know which field research tasks give you which encounters, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because when the event starts, I'll report that here. The raids will be stacked with more buggy mons, including in the 1-star raids, we'll have Pineco, Shuckle, Nincada, and Scorpy. 3-star raids will give us Beedrill, Pinsir, and Kleavor. 5-star raids during this time will be Tapu Bulu, and the Mega raids will be Mega Charizard until April 13th at 10 a.m., and then it will be Mega Heracross, which we're going to talk about in a second. Now, which Pokemon are worth raiding here? Beedrill and Pinsir can both be shiny, and their Megas are both very useful bug types. Mega Charizard X is the 6th best overall fire type in the game, and Mega Heracross should come out as the number 1 overall bug type when it eventually gets released, so that's exciting. Speaking of that Pokemon, again, we'll talk about it in a second, but first, during this event, a new feature is being implemented to basically incentivize in-person raids without taking away from remote raids, which is huge. I feel like over the last year and a half, Niantic has been trying to get more people outside playing and outside raiding, but to do that, they've been basically destroying or punishing the remote raiders. We've all talked about this, and I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times, so I won't reiterate on it, but that's basically what's been happening. Meanwhile, us, the community, have been asking for ways to incentivize in-person play and in-person raiding without, like, destroying another aspect of the game. And this is what this new feature is. So basically, if you complete an in-person raid with at least one other person, for the next 15 minutes, there will be extra spawns around the gym, which is kind of a modification of the Community Day feature, where basically if you complete a 4-star raid on Community Day, more Pokemon of the Com Day featured Pokemon will spawn around that gym for like 30 minutes with higher shiny odds. Well, this is pretty much the same thing. So if you and at least one other person are in person at a raid and complete it for the next 15 minutes around that gym, there's going to be extra spawns. And on events where there's very meta-relevant Pokemon, not this event, but events in the future, this is a really cool and really potentially useful feature. And hopefully the spawn rates are really, really high and not the spawn rates that we saw during, I think they were Elite raids, where basically if you defeat an Elite raid, more Pokemon spawn around the gym, but like barely anything spawned. So hopefully there's a whole host of flock, a swarm of Pokemon spawning around the raids after they're completed in person, because that would really incentivize in-person raiding in a very, very cool way that I would be down for. So that is also happening during this event. And that's the event, which is a little underwhelming, kind of odd that there's no new Pokemon, no new shiny Pokemon at all during this event, with the exception of Mega Heracross, but that's kind of being released as a part of a different thing, which we'll talk about next, but little underwhelming. It's okay. But no worries, because, again, Mega Heracross is having a raid day on Saturday, April 13th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, which I think is when this thing is getting, like, debuted for the first time ever in Pokemon Go. So that's very exciting. During this event, there is going to be a couple of bonuses, including the remote raid pass limit will increase to 20 per day, starting on Friday at 5 p.m. PST until Saturday at, I think, 8 p.m. PST. So Pacific time, it's based off of my time, California time. So if you're like me and you live in California, you're lucky because you can do 20 remote raids on that Friday starting at 5 p.m. And then again, Saturday you'll get 20 remote raids as well. So definitely worth it for Mega Heracross. That's not all for the bonuses though, hold on. There's 5 free raid passes from spinning gyms throughout the day on Saturday. There's gonna be a higher shiny rate for Mega Heracross. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be 1 in 10, which is usually how these days work. So possibly a 1 in 10 chance of getting a shiny Heracross from a Mega Raid. That's kind of cracked. But it might not be 1 in 10 because Mega Raids... Oh no, it shouldn't be 1 in 10 because a Mega Legendary Raid is 1 in 20, but a Mega Non-Legendary Raid is 1 in 64? 1 in 40? I don't know. Maybe on screen are the rates. Reese, if you could find some information, that'd be helpful. I don't know. And like with the new raid spawn feature of the bug out event, if 2 or more people in person complete a Mega Heracross raid, then there will be more spawns around that gym for 15 minutes, which I think is awesome. And as always, there's going to be a $5 purchasable a ticket for this specific raid day event, which honestly might be kind of worth it if you're going to go hard on the raids, because it includes 8 more raid passes from spinning gyms for a total of 13 throughout the day, increased chance at Rare XL candy from completing raids, and then also 50% more XP and 2 times Stardust from completing raids. And these bonuses will be live on Saturday from 2 to 10 p.m. local time, so you do get some extra time to play around with and grind these bonuses, which is great. So honestly, for $5, might be worth it if you're going to go really, really hard on Mega Heracross Raid Day, especially in person. And that's what's happening with Mega Heracross Raid Day. Now, this is for Arlo and the brand new Cacnea. Honestly, I've done so many team leaders of this new batch, nothing yet. You'll see it when I get it. And then Jake, who's generously donating his phone for a little bit of a special trade. We're doing a shiny Timber Swap, a Pokemon that honestly, very meta relevant. Conglidor is a great fighting type. Timber, I feel like, has been a part of so many events lately to where like the shiny has just gone from the rarest thing ever to just around. But a Shundo's a Shundo. Not getting that. Okay, Jake, get a good one? No, it's fine. Give your phone back. And what else we can do? We can do this Wandering Ticket part 1 of 3. Oh, we probably should complete this. Evolve 3 Pokemon, earn 14 hearts with a buddy. Oh, wait, this is sick. Flower Crown Vaporeon? What is this for? This is so random. There's no... Is this a part of the... Oh, this is a part of the season research? I don't know what this is. I don't know, but this would be great. Oh, IVs are bad. I'm keeping that. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, the Wonder Ticket. Yeah. Okay, wait. 14 hearts with a buddy. Easy. Oh, look, the AR goes off now. Whoa, how interesting. When you, like, turn the... This makes it so much easier. Wait, is this a new update? This is... I've never seen this before. Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna pet him. Nice. Here's our Smeargle. Fun. This is all we have to do. We just have to go to a team leader, use our Zarude, back out. There we go. Earn 14 hearts. That was so easy. Then we just have to, like, evolve 3 Pokemon. There's 1. There's 2. And check. Evolve 3 Pokemon. There's 3. Fantastic. This thing looks crazy. Also, I don't know what Shadow IVs are supposed to be, but I know Bastiodon Shadow could be pretty good. I'm gonna save this. Those IVs look kind of cracked for PvP, because I PvP so much. Okay, Wonder Ticket. This gives us an encounter. Ah, there's the Eevee with the flower. Okay, wait, this is cool. I don't honestly know why I have this or what this research is, but it ends in 72 days, and when something like that happens, I'll never finish it. So, might as well work on it now. Hundo. Close. Might get an Umbreon with that, and then we get a Poffin. Great. We just use that under Zarude. 2,500 dust. We get some XP. And... Jolteon with the flowers. This is, all right, we'll keep all these. Wow, and honestly, the rewards from this are pretty stacked. We've got an Incense, Team 10 Rocket Grunts. We got a Raid Pass, 30 Great Curveball Throws. Do this later.